A pleasant start to our Saturday morning around southern Colorado. 6th Street and Midtown Circle. Our Chieftain studio shows 64 degrees. Look at all those blue skies out there. If you're heading out to the fair this morning, sunscreen will be your friend, no question about it. As we go through the end of the day, there will be isolated storms around, but most of the forecast will be sunny. High temperature right around 88 degrees. Winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Around the rest of the region, Colorado Springs tops out at 83, Canyon City 85. At 60s and 70s in the mountains. 61 will be the high today in Leadville, 71 in Salida, 74 at Alamosa. Lower 90s in the plains. You top out at 92 in Lamar and also in Springfield. Palmer Divide, County Line and Cherry Creek, Dutch Heritage Gardens camera, 62 degrees the current temperature here. As we look at what's happening around the rest of the region, it's 60 in the Springs, 61 in Pueblo, 62 in Canyon City, already near 70 in the plains, 68 in Lamar, middle 40s in the mountains, and the highest elevations 44 currently in Leadville. As we look at what's happening now around the sky, look at the skycast for the western part of the country. We notice that as we look around the region, we see some showers and thunderstorms off into portions of Montana, and those are stretching into Kansas and Nebraska. As we go through the next 48 hours, going to develop. They'll pop up here and there, but the more persistent flows, we'll have to wait until sometime Monday afternoon when the monsoon really returns in full effect. That will give us a chance for some of those showers as we go into our Monday and into our Tuesday. Eventually, a front makes its way through the region that will give us extra showers, and of course, will also drive our temperatures down just a shade. Skycast precipitation, not a huge amount to look at unless you're off to the north of I-70 up towards the Dinosaur National Monument, where there will be more showers and thunderstorms as we go through the next 36 hours. Spring 7-day forecast, high temperatures are going to be topping out in the lower to middle 80s at first with a little kiddie roller coaster going on. They go up and they go down, but ever so slightly. As we go through our Wednesday, that's when the front comes through, Greg, and that's when we begin to see more persistent and somewhat bigger drops in our temperatures, readings making their way into the mid to upper 70s. Pueblo 7-day forecast, high temperatures, mid to upper 80s at first, gives way to upper 70s and lower 80s as we go from Wednesday into Friday. Canyon City, your 7-day forecast, high temperatures, lower to middle 80s for you, gives way to upper 70s and lower 80s. And lows in all three of those cities are going to be sitting in the lower to middle 50s. You'll wake up to 40s, mid to upper 40s in Teller County as you go through your morning hours. Then by the afternoon, temperatures are sitting in the mid to upper 60s, and there will be some lower 60s later on in that forecast after the front comes through. 30% chance for the showers and storms on Monday and Tuesday. Good fair weather this week. Not unusual to see warm temperatures in the fair. You haven't been there yet, I know. But once you get there, trust me, you'll know what I'm talking about.
But at a summertime fair, it's got to be hot. I'm from Missouri. We're not unused to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, you definitely understand. And there's more humidity over there too.
It was miserable. It was, yeah. So I'll take it. Heat and the fair, they go hand in hand.
They do.
All right, Jay, thanks a lot. Happening now, the